Next up, we have finding good WordPress hosting. Once you've found your domain, you've purchased your domain, and you've got it for as good a price as possible, we will also want to do the same with the WordPress. Now, a few things that we need to be thinking of is how cheap they are to what many features they are. There's a few features that really we're going to want to have, which is an SSL certificate. That will make your website go from a HTTP to a HTTPS, making it secure. Everybody that goes onto it will go straight through to it without getting a security message saying, are you sure you want to proceed to this site? Second of all, and very handy, is also to get an email address with it, because this will usually be a domain-specific email. So let's say, for instance, I'm jamesflorakos.com. You can then make one called info.jamesflorakos.com. So then anytime you send a customer an email, they know it's specifically from you, and they're going to trust that email a lot more. So we've got a few examples on the page now. First of all, SeekHost, and what we're going to be checking for is for like SSL. We have free SSL, one-click activation. I know that you get a free business email, you get backups, DDoS protection, malware scanning. These things are going to be important that they do have DDoS protection. Free malware scanning is very optimal as well, because they will actually do it from the back end, and they'll scan through all the sites to make sure that they don't have any malicious files added to them, and they display a good price. So $149 per month for one site. You can buy it now, and that's going to be an all-in-all price. It's not a price that rises. This is something that we do have to look out for. So let's go for another one. You can see here $2.99 per month, which does seem pretty good. You get pretty much the same sort of stats, however that's discounted from £12. So in fact, where you could be paying £1 or £2 per month, you are going to be paying £12 once the discount goes. And of course, this really does vary on each site. As you can see here, there is a vast difference. You can go from paying £1 a site to almost £20 per site, discounted from 26. So it really does help to actually shop around to find the best deal. Of course, I'm going to be a little bit biased with the fact that I'm going for SeekHost, but they do also have a great deal. So just make sure you shop around, find a good deal, make sure the reoccurring price isn't actually really huge, because that's what will get you sometimes. They'll give you a huge discount. However, after 2-3 months or even a year, it's going to go up to like 20-30 pounds more than what it was. So just find yourself a great deal. Again, look for free SSL or SSL that doesn't get discontinued and you have to pay for. I know with some sites they will actually charge after the first year for SSL, and they'll charge upwards of £50 for the year. So yeah, try and look for somewhere that is free and actually stays free. A lot of the ones with the lines crossed out means that it's a discount and that it will go up eventually. One more thing to look out for is when they say unlimited sites. For instance here, this might seem like a really excellent package. It might seem that if you're starting a business, perhaps you might want to start a web development business, and you think, right, I'm going to get unlimited sites. I'm only going to get it for £7.49. That's absolutely fantastic. I can have as many clients as I want. However, even if they have actually set an unlimited amount, because some people say unlimited to a point, you still get the same amount of web space. So you might be able to start an unlimited amount of sites, but if they can't all run well because they don't have enough memory or space, that doesn't really matter, because you're not going to be able to use all them sites. Again, with a discounted price from £7.49 going all the way up to £30. So after your first month or after your first year, depending how long the discount is, you're going to be paying more than 3 times the original price per month. And realistically, you're only going to be able to get the same amount of sites as you would with any other 40 gigabyte web space, because you need them all to run at the same time. Also be careful for other little things. 100% renewable energy match, enhanced security, e-commerce enabled, out-of-the-box caching. Think about what it really means. What are they actually offering you? The 100% renewable energy match, what is that? What does it even do? Out-the-box caching, everything caches on the internet. In fact, you have to download a plugin to delete your cache if you want it to be deleted. E-commerce enabled, of course, every WordPress is able to start an e-commerce site by downloading a free plugin called WooCommerce. Enhanced security, they haven't told us what the enhanced security is. It probably is the same regular security. So just make sure that you really do read all through of it. Don't get starry eyes just because of the fact they have a long list of stuff. Just read what the actual list of stuff is. Doesn't make sense, research it. Is it any good for you? Do you need to pay a higher amount for something that you're realistically not going to need or will come with any other package anyway? And those are going to be my tips and tricks for WordPress. Oh, and another one not to forget is ones that don't offer you your use of plugins and your full settings. One thing you do find with GoDaddy is that with some packages you don't get to use plugins. You have to pay an extra amount to use plugins on there, and you don't really want to be paying extra amounts.